Hello, what's story morning glory? Marvel64 here, and welcome to Let's Play Sonic Blast bonus episodes. First, we have the Game Gear version of Sonic Blast. Sorry about that. That's not increased the resolution. It's still using the Game Gear resolution. How naughty, Tech Toy. Naughty, naughty, naughty. We'll use Sonic for this comparison. All I'm doing is just playing through about whole of Green Hill and one level of Yellow Hill. If you want to see what the rest of the game looks like on Game Gear, on Master System, just play through the game yourself or just look for videos. As you can see, the resolution is increased thanks to the game being on a TV screen. And I forgot to mention that this was made by Tectoy, distributed by Tectoy for the Brazilian market. I should have mentioned that. Yeah, as I was saying, the resolution has increased quite a bit. As a result, the character sprites are not as big as do not take up half the screen, which is good. But unfortunately, a lot of this new resolution, sometimes in non-gameplay screens, tends to go, well, wasted. Oh no, something else that I find pretty dubious about this, button 1 I think it is, or 2, I'm not sure, is the pause button. Why? I know that is so nitpicky, but why the fuck did you do that? Even many other Master System games still use start to pause the game, even though they do use button 1 or 2 to actually start the game from the title screen. I mean, seriously, it's so stupid, so stupid. I forgot to mention that because the Master System is, for some strange reason, weaker than the Game Gear. Although I think history has repeated itself with the 3DS Mini considering being more powerful than the Wii. Although personally I doubt that. Although the Wii wasn't strong enough to begin with. The colours are a bit not as good. Sorry, my vocabulary sucks. The colours not as good as they were on the Game Gear, that's for sure. But that said, oh, and you may notice that the frame rate's a bit slow. That's because it's running on 58Z. Because Brazil uses European Mega Drive, even though their Mega Drive versions do use the Genesis covers. I mean, Tectoy have done some weird things. They're actually Sega's distributor for the Brazilian market. I'm not sure if they're still around. Personally, I really doubt it. They've done when Wonder Boy was released in Brazil, they kind of like did their own version of it with the same game, but with characters from a popular cartoon there. Oh, to be fair, they're not that great. They look like professional ROM hacks of Wonder Boy. Look really lazy, in other words. But we'll come to that when the time comes. Ow. Yeah, and also because of the resolution, we can see what the boomerang does. It has a little dance on the left of the screen. And something that also Tectoy has done, which is probably the weirdest thing they've ever done, is that they've actually made their own version of Duke Nukem 3D for the Mega Drive. And no, I am not kidding, they actually did do that. I think I've seen gameplay video, and it kind of looks like a... Well, I must admit, I've watched gameplay video before, but I can't remember what it's like. But I haven't heard any praise or hate for it. So I'm not sure if it's good or bad. Personally, I think it's probably going to be bad. But anyway, the background in this one is a good prime example of how the colours kind of ruin the graphics. Apparently, Yellow Desert is an ocean, according to the math system. Weird. And something I never pointed out in the Game Gear version when I uploaded it is that the background palette down here actually changes. It doesn't on the Master System version. In fact, if you look carefully in my original video, when I dropped down that pit in my LP as both Sonic and Knuckles, you may notice that I can't remember if it's lighter or darker, but the sky does change colour slightly. And anyway, that is the end of this video. It's short, yeah, but next it's going to be a little special surprise. See you then.